For Butler, we're going to have Landon Moore and Pierre Brooks with Coach Mata. And as we have done, I could say for the last 34 years, the winner's first. I think the winner's always been first. But. So Butler advances to the quarterfinals against St. John's tomorrow at noon. Butler's now 3-4 in first round games and 1-5 in quarterfinals. I'm sorry, 3-4 in first round games. This is the first win for Butler since the 22 tournament when they beat Xavier in overtime 89-82. It was in 22.
Thank you.
Winning team first.
Okay, thank you. They're on.
And again, we have the ASAP transcription service. So let us get a microphone to you before you ask your question. You could state your name and affiliation, please. In overtime.
Players in the locker room in theory?
What?
Are they supposed to keep players in the locker room in theory?
In theory.
Just wanted to ask.
Which way are the locker rooms?
Oh, I don't know. They're that way.
Left.
Left. Yeah, keep going.
If they let you through.
Yeah, watch out for security. Well. Need a note, John?
Sure.
Most prior losses since 1985. Just throwing it out there.
Second 20 loss season.
Butler's on its way.
More than a lot of what they played in the 60s. Right. But also, you really.
And again, we have Pierre Brooks, Landon Moore, and we'll have Coach Mata. Coach, whenever you're ready.
They go to questions.
Okay, let's go to questions. Questions, please. Raise your hand and we'll call on you. Get the microphone here in the back on the left.
Sam Knox, WPRI in Providence. This one's for Pierre. You guys seem to have a lot of success in the paint with those floaters off screens and stuff. Is that something that you guys had prepared for, or is that something that you adjusted to early in the game?
It's something that we've been doing all season. So just getting in the paint, working on touch shots every single day at practice, and depending on the way like teams play us, it depends on like scouting and things like that. But the way they played us tonight, we were able to get in the paint and convert on those opportunities.
Other questions for Butler, please? Kevin, up here in front.
Pierre, if you can go into that a little bit more, just the screen and roll. I mean, you put them into ball screens quite a bit.
Like I said, it just depends on scouting, but just getting everybody involved, not letting anyone off the hook. Really, just trying to keep the bigs engaged, keep the guard engaged, and coming off screens. And like I said, it depends on scouting. And if we were able to get into the paint and convert, and that's what really happens.
Right here in front, Andrew.
Guys, and Andrew Rosario, New York Beacon. They made runs towards the end of the first half and then going into the second half as well. How are you guys able to keep your composure?
We've been going against runs all year, and I've been saying that we have a older team, so I feel like we should be able to withstand those runs with teams going on. We got veterans on this team who can, pull us in, pull us back together when those teams go on runs. So today we showed that we can withstand that run and push back when we need to.
Other questions, please? Over here on the right. Right here. We got you.
Hey, David Jacobs, Butler Collegian. Mandon, this one's for you. So you had 9 points all in the second half. What's it mean to kind of be that bench spark plug a little bit and just be able to insert yourself into the game and have so many big moments like you did today?
It means a lot. Every time I get in the game, I always try to tell myself that when I leave the game, I made a positive impact. And I was able to do that today, thankfully. Help the team out. And, just whenever I get in, try to play hard, make the right plays, and, like I said, just make a positive impact while I'm out there.
Going to Kevin in the middle.
Kevin Connolly, Storm the Paint. This is for Thad and Pierre. You guys obviously played St. John's twice, played them tough twice. Just what is that challenge going to be like, and what does the next 18 hours for the team look like?
So basically, it's a home game for St. John's, and it was going to be pretty packed in here. So we just got to come in as one and come in calm and collected and try to get a W. We gave up a lot of offensive rebounds today, and we know St. John's crashes the glass. So tomorrow we need to make an effort, pride ourselves on boxing out, and defending at a high level. And if we do that, we have a great chance of winning.
We just played them, I don't know, a week or so, or 2 weeks ago, whatever. So in the guys' minds, we'll refresh them. And as a staff, we're prepared. We said we'd get back and get into it. But, the good thing is you knew who you were going to play if you won. So we're prepared from that. Then as Pierre touched on, we had some breakdowns, transition offense or transition defense. In the first half, they got us for some points and a foul. And then the rebounding, those are two things that St. John's does at a very, very high level. And obviously they're the best team in the league. So this is a great opportunity for our guys. And I'm excited to play the game. Hopefully the players are.
Any other questions? Last one right there. Yep. Thank you.
Michael DeRosa, Road to the Garden. Coach, in the first two games against Providence, they put up 84 and 81 points. This game, they only had 69. Was there anything you guys did differently defensively?
Well, it's funny because in game one up there, they manhandled us off the one-on-one. So my genius mind said, we're going to let them do that in game two, and they hit 16 threes. And so I thought tonight we did a much better job of guarding one-on-one and guarding the three, and which is a credit to these guys because that was what we had. We had to do both tonight. Good.
Anything else? Butler, thank you.
All right, thank you, guys.
For Providence, it's going to be Bensley Joseph with Coach English. Providence is here. Coach Kim English and Bensley Joseph. Whatever your name.
Yeah, disappointing effort, disappointing outcome, but play true to the pitiful, embarrassing season we've had. That falls on me. And the work to correct it begins, and we will.
Questions, please raise your hand in the back, Sam.
Coach, obviously been a couple disappointing seasons to start here at Providence. How do you get this program back to where you want it to be?
Yeah, the work starts, in identifying the personnel, the student athletes that have the right makeup of what it takes to win at a high level at this level, and cultivating, that culture, that standard every day. That's how.
In the middle, Kevin. Hang on, Kevin.
For Bensley, as a transfer, this is what you signed up for. It's a difficult transition. In retrospect, was it more difficult than you thought, or as a transfer, how hard was it?
Just adjusting to the game, and obviously the season wasn't how we pictured it to be, but I don't think it was hard. Had a lot of fun with my teammates, off the court. Got to really bond with them, but obviously overall we didn't have the season we wanted, so it's very unfortunate. But just continuing to watch this next year's team grow.
Go all the way in the back.
Saffold, Coach, you spoke about trying to identify the right guys and cultivate the culture in the way that you see it, come together. There's obviously no certainties in college basketball as it is right now. No certainties as far as one season to the next. Yeah. How do you plan on blending, being able to bring guys such as Bensley in, as well as developing the core of guys that you have returning?
Yeah, the intel, the information we get on guys, deep dives, really, really looking at who they are, watching them at their worst, talking to their coaches, talking to everyone around them, looking at their social media, really finding out, who they are. And again, and cultivating that every day. It's two parts,
Right here, Brendan, second row.
Again, I'm sure in Game 32, you probably didn't want to cast your rotation as wide as you did. Was it kind of a microcosm of the season, trying to find that player mix today?
Yeah, we haven't had a rotation all season. Like the player in me is like, it's my job to play. It's my job for my coach to keep me on the court. The coach in me would love to have a set, rotation, but and winning basketball is certain things that you don't deserve to play. Giving up offensive rebounds, consistently, playing off 1 foot at the rim when you don't have an angle to score, not boxing out, not guarding the ball, allowing shooters to shoot threes. Forget the rotation. You need to sit on the bench. So again, identify, the right people, players, and cultivate that and get our players up to that standard. Our guys, I have no quarrels with any of our players. We failed. We failed as a staff to get the level of shared purpose, to get the level of buy-in where you can go from film or practice to the court and do it. We're teaching the right things. Our methods may need to change because it just simply didn't get through all season. We played off 1 foot tonight at the rim and missed. We didn't box out tonight. We allowed shooters to shoot threes tonight. And we didn't have good low man help on drives, early help on drives tonight. And our guys know it. They know it. They know it. But it's just it hasn't gone through to do it on the court, and that's squarely on my shoulders. And and we'll fix it.
Last question, right in the middle. We can go to one more.
Manny Pereira, HCSC Athletics coach. You guys out-rebounded Butler 53-29. Were you happy with the effort on the glass, and why do you think that wasn't able to translate to a win?
Yeah, we didn't make many shots, so it was a lot of rebounds to be had. And on the flip side, it wasn't many offensive rebounds for them to have because they were making them. Yeah.
Last question, Bill.
Kim, obviously last year you were in the portal. You brought in some guys who you felt like were going to be big parts of this going forward. I wonder just how similar or different that process will look this time around when you go back into the portal.
Player acquisition is it's a wide net you cast globally. We have 2 freshmen, Jalen Harrell and Jameer Jones, who are coming in. We have to replace some really good players. Bensley, Wesley, Jabri, back to the first question. Making sure that we are bringing guys into a culture that is going to help them, get better.
Providence, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you.